Hello patrons, this is Big Lair here on Jack's Private Coffee Corner. This will be the first crypto video of the week. I know it's Wednesday, now it's Wednesday, November 13th for me. Oh, let me adjust my camera a little bit here. Yes, it's the 13th, Wednesday for me, so this will be the first video for this week. Normally what I'll do is I'll do the videos from Monday through Friday, so 5 a week. If there's some really interesting action going on in the markets, I'll also do a video on Saturday and Sunday. So let's see, for the first tier, they get the first video of the week, and then the other two tiers get all videos of the week. So this week, I don't want to have anybody lose out, so this week I will do today, which is Wednesday. I'll do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so that there are a minimum of 5 videos this week about cryptos, okay? Okay, so thank you very much for signing up for my channel. I really appreciate it. Your support is really helpful. So, oh wait, something's on my, got a message on my phone there. Sorry about that. Okay, so this first video here, now I can start to tell you more things that I'm doing that I wasn't talking about in YouTube, and I've got some notes here. First of all, I'm going to be looking at more coins than what I was on the YouTube videos. So before, I'm just going to read down my list. It takes a little time, it's boring, I apologize, but then you'll understand what I've added here. So, of course, I'm looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, XRP, EOS, Stellar Cardano, NEO, Tezos, OMG, Digibyte, Theta, and now I'm also watching Ethereum, Monero, Pundi X, Doge, NeoGas, and Veritasium. Okay, so these are the coins that I really want to watch. I don't have all of these coins. I have pretty close to all these coins, but some of them I would like to get in the future. Now, of course, someone could say, Veritasium, you know, you should have got it when the price dropped down to, what was it, $5 or $3? I forget the lowest price it went down to. But at that time, I was still feeling things out. I thought it was a fantastic buy, but I just had all of my eggs were in different baskets, so to speak, and I issued myself a challenge that I would no longer put any more money into the crypto market. If I'm going to get more coins, I have to trade, make good trades, and from those good trades, increase the amount of coins I have. So if I want to get a new coin, I have to make a profit somewhere else and then take that profit and put it, for example, into Veritasium. Okay. Let's see, and recently, what am I watching? Well, I always talk about NEO, Tezos, and OMG, but I'm also keeping a very close eye from a few days ago. Yeah, from several days ago, I'm also watching EOS. I'm watching GAS, you know, the NeoGas token, and Veritasium. I have a feeling NeoGas is going to really break out. EOS should be making a jump here. Of course, I could be wrong, but it's just my feeling on it. Now, what's one of the reasons I love NeoGas so much? Well, I was doing an analysis of all these coins, looking at their all-time highs, you know, the coins that I have in my basket here that I just mentioned. I was looking at their all-time highs in fiat currency prices and also in percentage prices. And I found that NeoGas is an extremely attractive coin. So now it's at like $1.50, $3.54 today. But at its all-time high, it was in the 90s. It was 90-some dollars, and it's down. Well, if it goes back up to its all-time high, it will have to go up 6,467%. Did you catch that? It has to go up 6,467% to reach its all-time high. If you look at other coins, they are nowhere near 6,467% from their all-time high. So just looking across the market, across the coins in my basket, this is one of the most attractive coins. Now recently it's been it's been trading in a very tight range. It hasn't moved much, the price, but I think that's going to change. Just my gut feeling. So I'm really keeping my eye on NeoGas. Of course, I have NeoGas because if you have Neo, I'm calling it NeoGas, but I think it's referred to as just gas. If you have Neo, then you're earning gas, right? But I will be looking to actually get gas. Now, I do have some profits from my trading that I did. You know, I made the video end of September, beginning of October, I don't remember exactly, where I talked about, you know, doubling some of my coins. What I didn't tell anybody is that even though I doubled Neo, I increased my OMG 91%, I still had $78 in stable coins that I didn't do anything with. I didn't mention that in my video. I didn't say, hey, I've got more left over. I could have bought more Neo. I could have bought more OMG. No, I was just sitting on it because I've had an order in for Litecoin at a really super low price. But recently I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should take that and put it into NeoGas. So that's what I'm thinking. It's just my recommendation, right? If I had something, so for the longest time I was thinking, yeah, I'll put it into Litecoin, but Litecoin, looking at it number-wise, percentage-wise, it's nowhere near as attractive as gas is. Okay, I also like Veritasium. Veritasium, you know, what was the high? It was like $500 and some. Now, don't quote me on this because I don't have any of my, you know, I'm using my phone to make this video, and my phone is usually where I check all the numbers. So I don't have the numbers in front of me, but Veritasium's high was really up there. It was like $500 or $600, you know, and now it's sitting around $20. Okay, let me get into, oh, one more thing. Glad I have notes here. Talking about Litecoin, yes, I was mentioning Litecoin because Litecoin and Monero have this very interesting relationship. You'll notice if you look at the prices, they're pretty close. They've been pretty close in price now for about the last 5 months, I'll say 5-6 months that I've been watching them. And I noticed this pattern because I was using Litecoin for some trading. And I would notice that, for example, Litecoin's at $85. Monero's at 85. Isn't that interesting? Same price. The next day, Litecoin's at 85, Monero's at 87. Wait a second, how come Monero is now worth more than Litecoin? And the opposite would happen. You know, they would both rise. Let's say Litecoin hit $90. I remember there was a day it was like Litecoin was $92 and then Monero was 88. And I thought, wait a second, Monero was just above Litecoin, now it's below it. And for the last 5-6 months, Monero and Litecoin have done this dance where one is above the other, then it switches. So just for fun on paper, one day, just on paper, I didn't actually trade these coins. I just wrote down, okay, I'm going to imagine I took my Litecoin and bought Monero. And then sure enough, after about 10-12 days, Monero became more valuable in fiat currency than Litecoin. Okay, now I'm going to sell my Monero and get a little bit more Litecoin back. So going back and forth like that, I was able to, on paper, I didn't actually do this, I want to be clear about that. On paper, I was actually able to increase my Litecoin. So that could be something you look at. Look at Litecoin versus Monero, okay? Okay, now let me get into my update here. These are the numbers I took last night, late last night, after I made my intro video to let everyone know that my Patreon channel is live. Okay, so these numbers are from late last night. I like to do that. I like to take the numbers that I see at night, and then the next morning I'll check prices again, and if things haven't changed so much, those are the numbers I use for my daily report. Okay, so it's the 13th here, but these numbers were taken from the very late night on the 12th here in Japan. And this morning when I got up, things are pretty much the same. Some of the coins have gone up. Neo is up about close to 40 cents. let's see, Bitcoin is up 30 some dollars from when I did this, so those aren't huge numbers, right? Okay, so what do I like here today? Well, EOS has been pretty weak. It's been pretty weak. Like I said, I've been following EOS. Actually, when it was at 356, I made a note to myself to buy some EOS. So on November 10th, EOS was $3.56. It had lost considerable value against Bitcoin on that day, and its price was up 1% in fiat currency. So not a huge increase, but it lost a lot against Bitcoin. So I said, that would be a good buy. NEO on the 10th of November, NEO was $10.94. That was a definite buy. It had lost value against Bitcoin, and the price hadn't changed at all in fiat currency. So that was definitely a buy. Now, OMG at 97, I think OMG at 97 is a pretty good price. That would be a buy for me. Although, with these coins, just remember you have some considerations to take in. Some things to consider, right? Some considerations before you buy these things. And if you've had a chance, please, if you haven't had a chance, please go into the videos. They're called Crypto Beginners Library. I don't know if it's really for beginners, but it's just an overview. When I was getting my channel ready, I spoke with a lot of different people and asked them, what would you like to see if I did this sort of thing? And they gave me some ideas, and that's what I made for the videos. So go and watch those videos if you can. And in the videos, I think it's the first video or the second video, I talk about considerations before buying things, okay? So for me, these prices would be good. These would be a good buy price. NEO at $10.94, beautiful. OMG at 97, this was on the 10th. This was 3 days ago. That would be good. And NEO Gas on the 10th was $1.48. I would say buy. That's just me. Okay, so then as we moved ahead, on the 11th, the price, the fiat currency price of EOS went down, but it gained strength against Bitcoin. So that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. It's getting stronger against Bitcoin, but its price is going down in fiat currency. So that was a buy. And then OMG on the 11th was down 2 cents, still a buy for me. NEO Gas didn't change at all, stayed the same. Actually gained against Bitcoin. Its fiat currency price went down 2%. That's a good signal for me. Let's see, Pundi. Oh man, Pundi, that's a disappointment, huh? I shouldn't say a disappointment. It's a coin I really like. I got it, oh boy, I don't know how long ago. Probably one of the first coins I got, Pundi X. Now, Pundi X is like 8,300% down from its all-time high. Now, that's better than the gas, the NEO Gas I told you about. However, Pundi, there's a lot of question marks out there. It's an extremely low value. It's lost, well, actually, it's on the 11th, it gained significant strength against Bitcoin, but then again, the price is so low, just a tiny little movement in the price of Bitcoin can really change things for Pundi. Okay, and then we move ahead to the most recent data I've got here. EOS is at $3.44. It it gained value against Bitcoin, but its fiat currency price is down a little bit, so that's a buy signal for me. A buy signal for me. Anytime a coin can gain strength against Bitcoin, but it's down fiat currency wise, it looks very attractive. Now, Stellar really isn't something I'm watching too much. They burned like 55 billion Stellar a number of days ago, right? Now, Stellar has gained some strength. It was down yesterday and the day before. It was down against Bitcoin, but now everything it lost in the last few days, it gained back by last night. Its price is only up 1% in fiat currency terms, so Stellar at 7 cents. Yeah, 7. let's see, 7.59 cents. When I first bought Stellar, it was more than that. You know, someone was telling me, hey, Stellar was 11 cents. You'll never see it lower than 11 cents. I was happy to get it at 11, and then boom, it dropped down and it stayed down. So Stellar at 7.59 cents is a pretty good deal, I think. The price is down 5% in fiat currency terms. Now NIO, you know, I was recommending that from a couple days ago. It's up to over $12. So I see it being up 8%, and it gained strength against Bitcoin, which is something I like to see. Let's see, OMG. OMG hasn't done much. But it is gaining strength against Bitcoin. I'm not going to say a buy on that. I was saying OMG is a buy. I'm going to wait a few more days, see what happens. Let's see, what are the big mover here? The big mover is Veritasium. From the 11th to the 12th, well, actually on the 11th, Veritasium, for whatever reason, lost 6.5%. Or its fiat currency price decreased 6.5%. It lost some value against Bitcoin, Kyle. So I was kind of thinking, this might be wait a couple days. If this continues, buy some Veritasium. Well, as of last night, Veritasium was up almost 15%. It's up over $20. And of course, it gained strength against Bitcoin. So it's looking stronger. I'm going to wait on that. As far as gas, NIO Gas, well, it's $1.54. So that's up since I've been looking at it for a few days now. It gained a good amount of strength against Bitcoin, and its fiat currency price is up a little over 6%. So if I had to pick something to buy today, I would pick EOS. But I'm keeping my eye like a hawk on gas, Veritasium. And of course, I love NIO, Tezos, and OMG. Let's see. I think NIO's going to make a pretty good jump here in the near future. I'm not sure. It's just my gut feeling. It's up to 12. You know, when I recommended it a few days ago, it was around the $10.50 range, I think. Well, let me check. I don't want to say a number here. Oh, sorry, $10.94. I was thinking 54. So it was around a little under $11, and now it's over $12. So that would have been a pretty good gain if someone got in on that. So NIO looks strong, gas looks strong, and Veri looks strong. And I guess EOS would be my recommendation for the day. And I mentioned Pundi X. This coin is really down. It's really down. I'd like to see it at least 3 to 5 times stronger than it is. This is probably the only coin that I'm really underwater in. I bought a tiny amount in the beginning. It wasn't a lot, and then they had this crazy staking, and the staking was supposed to last, I believe, 2 years or something. And then for whatever reason, they decided, no, we're going to give all the staking rewards over the next 3 months. And then boom, I got a ton of Pundi from the staking. I want to say I didn't double what I had, but I increased what I had by about 50%, I think. Trying to think back now. I just gained an incredible amount of Pundi. Now, they weren't giving 50%. I'm trying to think of how I got so many of those things. But anyway, they had a really good staking going on. They took that remaining 1.5 years of staking and boom, squeezed it into 3 months. So I would like to actually trade Pundi, but the price is so low that, you know, I'm not going to do anything with it. So if you were interested in Pundi, if you had some, you know, I don't care what happens to this money, you might want to think about putting it in Pundi, but it's a risk, right? And same with Doge. Doge has not done much. It's actually gone down. Let's hope it gets up there, right? So now all of these coins, let me just say, all of these coins, my goal with these is to trade these as they're moving up. Now, there are some coins I'm not talking about at all. I haven't mentioned Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, XRP, Digibyte Theta, Ethereum. I haven't mentioned any of those because I don't get any feelings on them. I'm just looking at the data that I'm gathering and say, this looks good. And from my experience, when these conditions are met, the price usually goes up. So that's just what I'm looking for. Okay, so today, the 13th of November, if I had to buy a coin, if you twisted my arm and said I had to buy a coin, I would buy EOS. Although I really like NeoGas. I don't know if I'd buy that one, but I'm watching it closely. Okay, so that's my my first crypto video of the week. I hope this is useful. If you have a question or comment, please leave it below. You guys take care and have a great day.